Salute, 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 ATP. You know it's Tuesday News Day. Y'all know how I'm carrying it. It's a wraparound weekend shit for the kid. You know what I mean? My apologies to my subscribers. I know sometimes it's like a little time gap, but you know, we working on getting this content out better and more consistently. But I want to make it quality content as well. So hopefully you guys appreciate the quality. So a lot of things have happened. I said equality. Hopefully you guys appreciate the quality. Shout out to my subscribers. If this is your first time peeping this content, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit your bell icon so that you're getting alerts when all this content is coming. And guys, when you come in the video, hit the thumbs up. I mean, unless, hit the thumbs down too, if that's what you feel like doing, you know what I mean? But do something up in here, and definitely comment at the end of the video and let me know what you think. So a lot of things has happened from the last time that we've from the last Tuesday to this Tuesday, right? I mean, so many different things has happened. We had William Zepeda with an excellent performance. We had Floyd Schofield show what level of the game he's at. And then moving in, we also have Keith Thurman, who pulled out of his fight against TSZU and now replaced by Fundura. A lot of things are going on right now. You know what I mean? This video right now in particular is going to be in reference to the Keith Thurman Fundura TSZU love triangle situation, right? Pause. I don't even know if that needs a pause, guys. Y'all let me know if I need a pause in the comments, if I should have paused that. But yeah, how do I feel about that? What do I feel about that? Well, let me tell you, you guys know and should know already my opinion on that whole entire Keith Thurman TSZU headliner card. I wasn't very excited about it. I don't know how you guys felt about it. I felt like it wasn't worth the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I don't know if I was going to even buy that pay-per-view, honestly. Truth be told, I probably was going to buy that interview because at the end of the day, the pay-per-view, because at the end of the day, I'm such a boxing fan. I'm stupid like that. I'm probably part of the problem. That's why they're selling us these kind of pay-per-views in the first place. But at the end of the day, more importantly, what do I feel about this adjustment? Well, Keith Thurman had to pull out because he had a bicep injury. He showed a little picture of it. There was some bruising there. You know, those things can be real. And I'll be honest, Keith Thurman, if he really does have that bicep injury, especially going up and weight and fighting a caliber fighter like TSZU, if he's really committed to the sport and trying to win, he probably shouldn't compete under those conditions. So much respect to Keith Thurman. And at the same time, God works in mysterious ways, because I'll be honest with you guys, Fundura to me is a better fight. Don't know what you guys think about it, but Fundura was an up-and-coming, huge junior middleweight contender coming in the game. If you guys don't recall, when he had his fight against Lubin, he really showed out, really beat the mess out of Lubin, and everybody was looking to him to be one of those guys in the division, including TSZU. So these guys were destined to meet at some point, and God works in mysterious ways that these guys get to fight on a pay-per-view, headline on a pay-per-view, to not only fight for now. TSZU gets to put up his WBO title, because this is an official junior middleweight fight between them. It's an official fight at this point, and now not only is it for the WBO title, but for the vacant WBC title. So this is almost a unification title match. This is a huge fight. Also, Fundura presents new issues and new things that TSZU has to deal with now. Keep in mind that Fundura is like 6'4", 6'5". This is a very tall junior middleweight fighter right now. He has power, and he's a pretty all-around good fighter. Now, Fundura does like to fight on the inside sometimes, so I would hope he would use his weapons that he has, that distance, those long arms, his height, and I would hope he try to, force TSZU to take some chances and to make some adjustments to fight against him. Use your physical attributes to give this guy some issues in this fight. But this is a whole different animal for TSZU, and he's been training for a 5'8" Keith Thurman, who was coming up from the welterweight division, from the 147-pound division, to come fight at 154. So this is a whole different animal, and this is, in my opinion, a way more competitive fight. I'm not too sure how the casual fan would feel about this fight. I'm sure the casual fan may feel, I don't know if they were looking forward to see Keith Thurman fight TSZU, but I'm telling you guys, take it from your boy Claymore Rain. This is a way more competitive fight, and I'm actually considering, this actually helps me consider buying the pay-per-view more now. Now I'm actually entertaining buying the pay-per-view, because this is actually a very competitive fight. There's a unification on the line now. There's no longer a catchweight fight. This is a huge change. Shout out to the PBC. God works in mysterious ways. I might put that on the thumbnail here, because this being PBC's first event of the year, I really did not like the Keith Thurman TSZU headliner on the card. It just didn't resonate well with me. I don't know how I felt about with you guys. No shots at the PBC, but I just didn't like it. This adjustment right here, putting Fundura there against TSZU, still, you know what I mean, as far as pay-per-view worthy, it's still in the air, but it's closer to pay-per-view worthy at this point for me than the Keith Thurman fight was. I don't care about, you know, star power or whatever Keith Thurman brought to the table as far as what he did years ago. You're only as good as your last fight. And the last fight that Keith Thurman had was about two plus years ago. It was against Mario Barrios. It was way more competitive than I thought it probably should have been. You know, back in the day before that, like, you know, 5-6 years ago, Keith Thurman probably would have done, you know, would have cleaned up a fighter like Mario Barrios, and it was very competitive. You know what I mean? Mario Barrios right now stands as the interim WBC welterweight champion of the world. You know, let's just put it, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100. So, you know, this is a way better fight, guys. Fundura, TSZU gets a thumbs up from Claymore Rain from the ATP Compact Media for sure. We'll definitely be catching that fight regardless, one way or the other. Right, we'll be catching that fight. And in the undercard, it has always been a good undercard. You know, Isaac Cruz against Rolly Romero will be a great co-main event. I'm wondering what's going to happen with the fight that Fundura is supposed to be in. As far as that, I can't remember his name right now, so I'm not going to try to. I know he's like from Ukraine or Russia or something like that, a big puncher in the junior middleweight division. I wonder who they're going to line him up. Maybe Lubin might fill in that spot. That'd be a good fight too. I mean, this card gets even better. You throw a Lubin on there, or even Brian Mendoza. If you want to bring Brian Mendoza to compete on that card, that would be good as well. But this card is looking way better. It's a stacked card, a great card right now at this point. You guys let me know what you think. Put in the comments, what do you guys feel about this Fundura TSZU situation? Are we happier now? Are we just as happy as we were before? What do you guys think? Like I told you, I think it's a way more competitive fight right now, and I'm excited to actually see it. It's a unification fight now, unification title. Whoever wins this fight is going to be walking out the WBO and the WBC champion. I think that's a good combination right there. And now also, let's keep it 100, probably will attract Terrence Crawford because he's looking to fight the winner of this fight. Now Terrence Crawford gets himself in position to be involved in a unification fight in that junior middleweight division. Man, I mean, it's all good over here on this side. I think it just makes for better boxing. It builds up the story. I'm here for it. But let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, remember to hit the thumbs up when you come up in here. You know what I'm saying? Remember to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate all you guys. Look out for the live tonight. It'll be me and my boy Ray Davis co-hosting, you know what I mean, the ATP Combat Media Show this evening at like 7:30. We'll be kicking off. We're gonna be talking about all these topics way more in depth. We'll be talking about Floyd Schofield. We'll be talking about Abdullah Mason. We'll be talking about William Zepeda, whether he's gonna be fighting Shakur Stevenson or should he wait on fighting the winner between Kambosos and Lomachenko and get an opportunity at a unified title as well. We'll be talking about Ryan Garcia, of course, and Devin Haney, what's going on in the Ryan Garcia camp. Of course, we'll be going in depth into this Keith Thurman pulling out of the fight and Fundura taking his spot. We'll be talking a whole lot of things, breaking down the card for March 30th. We got so many things coming up. We got fights coming up. We got Richard Hitchinson getting ready to kick off this weekend as well. He's about to fight. So much going on in boxing. Guys, tap into the live so we can get that breakdown and get that information. But at that point, it's your boy Rain, and we out.